Hey, Mom. Guess what? I won tickets to the tea party event. It's for my favorite singer's fan club event.
Wasn't that the one you were talking about a while ago?
Yes. They announced the winners today, and I won the tickets. I'm so happy.
Well, that's great. You've been wanting to go to that for a while, right?
I'm really happy, but I'm already super nervous right now.
Why, though?
Because I'll get to meet my crush in 3 months. I'm getting nervous just thinking about it.
Oh, just enjoy it.
Exams are over, so it's okay to go, right?
Of course, it's like a great reward for you. But can you afford the ticket, though? Isn't it expensive?
I've been saving up allowance money, so I'll be fine. I can pay for it myself.
Wow, you're awesome. Just go and have a blast.
Yeah, but there's something I'm worried about.
What is it?
Since it's a tea party, I have to dress up. School uniform won't cut it, right?
True. I think it's better to dress nicely. It's a special tea party after all, and your crush will be there.
You're right. Maybe a party dress? But they're so expensive to buy.
Something classy would be good. Mom will cover it. It's a reward for your hard work and exams.
But it feels like a waste to buy one. I won't have another occasion to wear a party dress. Maybe someone could lend me one.
Anyone come to mind? My dresses won't fit you.
Mom's stuff looks too mature for a middle schooler, right? Plus, it probably won't fit me.
Yeah, I guess. How about a dress, then? Dresses are considered formal, too.
You mean your dress? Do you have one that would fit me?
I have one that I got as a keepsake from Grandma. It has a cute pattern, and I think it would suit you if you wore it.
But it's Grandma's. I'd be scared to get it dirty. Do you think it's okay if I really borrow it?
Oh, don't worry about that. It's better to wear it than keep it locked away. Mom wore it when she was young, too. I think Grandma in heaven would be happy if you wore it. If you like the idea, why not go for it?
Okay then, let's go with the dress. I've always wanted to try wearing one. Do you think it'll look good on me?
Oh, you'll definitely look great. And since you don't get many chances to wear a vintage dress, it's a good opportunity. You might stand out at the tea party, and your favorite singer might notice you too.
All right then, I'm going for it. So excited!
You can also get your hair done at the salon. Since it's a special occasion, dress up and go for it.
Really?
This time, it's okay to splurge.
Mom, thank you. There's still 3 months until the event, so I'll grow out my hair. I also want to try doing makeup. Can you help me with that?
Sure thing, I'll make you look cute. Let me know what kind of makeup you'd like.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'm so excited.
Don't forget about the hairstyle.
True. Oh, can I meet my friends before the event? And I want to show Grandpa too. It feels like a waste to get all dolled up just for the event.
Your dad's dad?
Yeah. I want him to see me in my kimono. I'll send pictures to Mom's dad since he's far away.
Makes sense. Let's plan that for the day of the event. Hey, do you have plans for the 18th, 3 months from now? Can my daughter come over to visit you? Sure, but is she coming alone? Yes. Will my father-in-law be there then? My daughter wants to show him her vintage dress. Why a dress? She won tickets to a tea party event for her favorite singer's fan club. She needs to dress up, so she decided on a dress. She wants to show everyone her dress before going to the event. Oh, she mentioned being in the singer's fan club, but what's a tea party? Sounds old-fashioned. Our daughter takes after her dad. Her hobbies have always been mature. So the fan club seems to attract older fans. Your daughter is such an old-fashioned middle schooler. Did she really buy a dress? She's not wearing the one from when she was a kid, right? No, it's not like that. It's the dress my mom gave her before she passed away last year. Your mom's kimono? How old is that thing? It was bought several decades ago. Oh, there's no way a middle schooler can pull off something that old. It'll make her look like an old lady. You should stop her. It's embarrassing. The dress is in good condition, so it's fine. The pattern is timeless and works well even today. Plus, my daughter is tall and mature looking, so I think it suits her. I see. But isn't it out of place for a kid to go to such a place? And tickets must be expensive, right? Well, they're about $300 USD. That much? Oh, that's too pricey. Oh, seems like a waste. She's quite cheeky for a middle schooler. But she saved up her allowance to pay for it herself. She's been saving diligently for this. So please, don't worry. It's not a waste. It's like a little reward for finishing her exams early. Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, it's okay then. She probably does look good in a vintage dress. She's more mature looking, almost like she's older than she is. Oh, that's not true. Oh, really? My son and relatives keep saying you and your kid are beauties, but honestly, I think she just looks mature for her age. I'll admit she's got a good figure, though. Is that so? Unlike me, with my baby face, vintage fits don't suit me at all. So I envy those who can pull them off. I bet that kimono was expensive back when your mom got it, right? They said your mom was from a wealthy family. It's just an old dress now, but it's filled with memories. I used to wear it to family weddings and such. So I'm glad my daughter can wear it too. Oh, come to think of it, the 18th, 3 months from now, is a day my husband won't be around. I'm planning a hot springs trip with some old friends. Oh, I see. Well, that's too bad. My daughter was really looking forward to showing Grandpa. But I'd still love to see her in that dress. So I want to take pictures for my husband, too. Even if he's not here, I am, so please come. Are you sure? Wasn't she planning to come with just me? No, that's not the case at all. I'll let my daughter know. Looking forward to it. Hey, Clara. Oh, your feet aren't hurting, are they? Don't walk with your legs too far apart or it'll mess up your dress's arrangement.
Mom, I'm sorry. I got the dress dirty. Grandma accidentally spilled coffee on me from her fall.
Who did this to you?
Grandma.
Why would Grandma do such a thing to you?
She tripped and spilled her coffee on me, but it felt like she did it on purpose. I was all covered in coffee and she was laughing. Seemed like she was having a great time.
What?
This is so unfair. Why would she do something like that? I got all dressed up and now...
Anyway, we've got to fix this somehow. Did you wipe off the coffee?
I tried, but it left a stain. My hair and makeup are ruined too. I can't go to the tea party event like this. What should I do?
What time does the event start?
It starts at 2 p.m. I'm already running out of time.
Oh, we can still make it work.
It's impossible. There's no time to go buy new clothes, and my hair and makeup are a mess.
It's okay. I'll go buy new clothes right now and we'll go back to the salon again. We still have 3 hours. We can do this. I'll come pick you up in the car right away.
All right. But what about the dress? It's stained. I can't wear it anymore, right?
Oh, don't worry. We can get it cleaned and it'll be fine. For now, let's hurry up and get ready. Are you still at Grandma's house?
I was so upset I had to get out. I'm at the convenience store near Grandma's house.
Got it. I'll come pick you up right away, so wait for me. Mother-in-law? What were you thinking? I heard you poured coffee all over my daughter's head. I'm sorry, dear. I was trying to bring her some coffee and I tripped. My legs have been weak lately. It was an accident. I see. So, did she still make it to the tea party event? She didn't go like that, did she? It would have been embarrassing for her to show up like that. Did she end up giving up on the tea party? Oh, if so, I feel terrible about it. No way. We rushed and got her ready again. We went back to the salon in a hurry and they redid her hair quickly when we explained the situation. She ended up wearing regular clothes because the dress got stained, though. I'm glad she made it in time. I really didn't mean to do it, so please forgive me. Really? But when the coffee spilled on her, you were laughing, weren't you? It was just that she looked so funny all covered in coffee. It was hilariously ugly. Seeing her dumbfounded expression made me laugh so hard I couldn't stop. Well, that's awful. She was hurt and crying the whole time. Did you even think about how she must have felt? Oh, she's so sensitive to get hurt over something like this. It's because she was raised too soft by you, I'm sure. She was really looking forward to that and you ruined it. Of course she'd be hurt. I understand why she'd want to cry. If I were in her shoes, I'd cry too. Oh, but come on, accidents happen. And that kimono was a keepsake from her grandmother. It's something precious filled with memories of her grandmother. Even so, it's just an old raggedy kimono that wouldn't fetch a dime even if you sold it. Why would you say something so cruel? If it were a brand new fursuit, I'd get it. But you should just toss out those old things. I saw it too, and I couldn't call it cute. You think it's not cute? Maybe when you first bought it, it was an expensive and cute dress. But it just doesn't fit in this day and age. It's just old-fashioned. Or maybe it looked like that because the person wearing it doesn't measure up. What is with you lately? Nothing but rude remarks? You don't seem to regret what you did to my daughter, do you? It's unfortunate she got coffee spilled on her, but honestly, it suited your daughter. That dress didn't suit her at all, so changing was the right call. Thanks to me, she didn't have to face embarrassment. I get it. You don't like me. You have a problem with me. But don't take it out on my daughter. Bullying? I haven't done anything like that. You're really paranoid, aren't you? It's annoying. This is paranoia. You hurt my daughter. That's a fact. I'm saying I didn't do it on purpose. And that dress was practically just a rag to begin with. Don't make a fuss over a little dirt. I'll take the dress to the cleaners. You'll cover the cleaning bill, right? No need to take such a dress to the cleaners. Just toss it out already. It's a waste of money to spend on something like that. You're saying even if something is precious, if it gets dirty, just throw it away? Exactly, it's common sense. All right, I see, that's your way of thinking. That's right. It's already dirty, so you should just give it up and throw it away, no matter what it is. Got it. Well, it's disappointing, but I'll discard it then. That's for the best. No matter how much you cherish it, to others it's practically trash. Those things just need to be tossed. Hey! What did you tell my husband? I reported today's incident to your husband. Are you okay? He was pretty upset about it. He pushed me into the swamp nearby. On top of that, he threw in my favorite clothes and shoes. How dare he do something so unnecessary? Oh, this is the worst. I didn't do anything. That swamp must be covered in mud, so it probably smells awful. You must stink. You put him up to this, didn't you? Well, I didn't think he would go this far, but you seem to fit right in with that mud. Your personality is twisted and your face is scary. What? Don't get cocky just because you married into this family. You'll regret going against your mother-in-law. Unfortunately, you're no longer a mother-in-law, so I won't hold back. What do you mean I'm not a mother-in-law anymore? You said it's okay to throw away dirty things, right? Since your mom is all muddy and filthy, he's throwing you away. You're getting divorced. What are you talking about? There's no way I'm getting a divorce. He's heading to the city office right now to get the divorce papers. He's serious about it. So your married life is over now. Good job. It can't end without my say. I have no intention of getting divorced. What on earth is my husband thinking? You brought this on yourself. He was furious because you hurt your sweet granddaughter. He said he doesn't want a terrible person like you around. Why is he so angry? I've been apologizing. Your apologies weren't real. You kept making disrespectful remarks about my daughter. That's why he got even angrier at you. I'll apologize properly this time. I'm really sorry. I know you won't sincerely reflect on this, so just accept the divorce. I am reflecting. If my attitude towards you angered him, I'll change from now on. Oh, please stop, my husband. Frankly, your heart is ugly and filthy. Your bad personality is ingrained and you won't change. I want to throw you away quickly because you're like trash. It seems even your father-in-law agrees. What's with that attitude? That is so rude. Superficial apologies mean nothing. Dirty-hearted people aren't welcome in my family. In my eyes, you're not worth caring about. Trash like you should be given up and thrown away. You agree, right? My mother-in-law returned home covered in mud, but she wasn't allowed inside. She cried her eyes out at the front door. Her clothes and shoes, stained and stinking from the mud, couldn't be cleaned and had to be disposed of eventually. Then my husband got involved in this mess too. When he found out his precious daughter had been hurt, he naturally got angry at my mother-in-law and sided with my father-in-law, pushing for divorce strongly. My husband couldn't forgive how harshly my mother-in-law treated me. And without defending his own mother at all, he urged her to accept the divorce, leaving her in tears as she accepted the divorce papers and was kicked out of the house. It was only natural to throw away my mother-in-law, whose heart was thoroughly dirty. On the other hand, the dress was cleaned and beautifully restored. My daughter returned happily with a smile after enjoying the tea ceremony event. Her enthusiasm for that dress didn't fade. She's determined to wear it next time as well. I'm sure my mother would be pleased about that.
How are you doing, Tanya? Well, I feel a little swollen around the belly, but otherwise I'm fine.
I see. Well, it's not long now until you pop. I'm glad you're healthy. I was worried because you were feeling rough quite often with the second child.
I guess so. I never had problems like that when I was pregnant with Julie. I suppose it varies from child to child. Lately, Julie has been saying she really wants to spend more time with her daddy. I wish you didn't have to work so much.
I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could spend more time with her too. It seems like she's really excited to be a big sister though. She's always looking at the baby's ultrasound. She's always saying that she can't wait for the baby to be born. Oh.
I see. I'm glad she's looking forward to it. They often say that when a baby is born, the elder children can revert to being babies. So I was a little worried.
I'm sure she'll be fine. I can't believe she's already 10 years old now. Time flies.
You're right. Oh yeah, what happened to the business trip? Is it still happening?
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. Mabel says I should go since I'm the project manager.
Nothing you can do about it, I guess. If this project goes well, you might get that promotion, right? You've been working so hard towards this, Bruce. They're expecting big things of you at work. You have to prove them right.
Thank you, Tanya. So, I mentioned this before. I'm a little worried about leaving you on your own this late into your pregnancy. I just wanted to make sure you are still planning to stay with your parents while I'm gone.
Yep. I asked my parents, and if anything, they were thrilled. They said they'll be more than happy to have their granddaughter around for a month. Dad even says he can take Julie to school.
So it's okay?
Yeah, no problem. They said they've been bored since retiring.
I still feel bad. You're having to go stay with your parents at this important stage because of my career. I wish I could help you more. I wish you could just stay at home and get your mom to help out, like when you were pregnant with Julie. It's not as if your parents live very far away.
It's fine. If I'm with my parents, they can help out with anything. I'm a little worried about my health this time, too.
Okay. We'll be apart for a while, but we'll get through this together. I love you, Tanya.
Hey, Julie. The baby was kicking a lot today. She's getting strong. She'll be born soon.
Really? I'm excited!
Did Daddy tell you we're staying with Grandma and Grandpa?
Yes. Daddy is busy with work, right?
That's right. We have to say bye to Daddy for a while. Is that okay?
Yes! Daddy said he would play with me lots when we go home. It's okay.
I see. Grandpa will pick you up tomorrow.
Okay, Mommy.
Morning, Bruce. We'll get home by 3 p.m. Julie's really excited to see Daddy after so long. Make sure you spend lots of time with her when we get home. I can't unlock the front door. Is it broken? Can you open the door? Aren't you at home?
I changed the locks, so don't come in. Just go away.
Huh? What are you talking about? Have you got some surprise planned for us?
Look, I'm telling you to go away.
Hey, what is this? Did something happen? Just let us in. It's raining and the kids are going to get wet.
Not happening. This isn't you or the kids' home anymore. So just scram. Comprende?
I don't get it. What is happening? I've gone to a neighbor's house for now to get out of the rain. You need to explain everything.
Explain? Maybe you have some idea why I'm doing this.
What are you trying to say? You just kicked your own children out of your house. Are you crazy?
My children? Liar. Just tell me honestly. They're not actually my kids, are they?
What?
I got a feeling that something was off when the eldest was born. Julie doesn't look like me at all. The baby looks even less like me. That's how I know.
Now wait a second. Are you accusing me of cheating on you? What proof do you have?
The fact that you're getting so defensive is suspicious.
You love Julie so much.
That's because I thought she was my own daughter.
I can't believe this. I'm calling my parents. I'll also let your parents know about this.
Why are you trying to get one step ahead of me? You're just going to give them your biased story, right? I'll do the explaining. You should just take care of your spawn.
Spawn?
Just don't come back home today. Got it?
We can't go home? But Daddy, you promised to play with me. You said you would play with me after we got home.
Julie?
Did you argue with Mommy? You have to make up. Mr. Barnes told me at school. He said you have to say sorry after a fight.
Julie, look. Your mommy is the bad one here. Mommy lied to Daddy.
Lied?
I'm not really your daddy, Julie. So never call me Daddy again. You little brat.
Hey! What are you saying to your own child? Julie's really upset and she's crying. Have you lost your mind during the last month?
I haven't lost my mind. I'm calm. If anything, I've gone back to being my real self.
What do you mean? You were such a loving husband and father, but was that all a lie? Do you remember our wedding vows? For better or for worse? You said those words too.
Ugh, you're so annoying. Shut up. Don't text me anymore.
Wait, how can I accept any of this? Bruce!
All that garbage about the kids not being yours. I get it now. I know everything. I understand the reason you completely changed character. Huh? There's no mystery to solve here. Your unfaithfulness is reason enough. I told you we were let inside by a neighbor for shelter from the rain. It was Leona, the mom I know from Julie's school. Opposite our house and one to the right. So? While we were at my parents', Leona said she happened to see something when she was driving home. She saw you letting a woman into our house. I wondered what you were going to start saying. But don't you start accusing me just because I caught you. Or maybe you women want to work together to incriminate me, then push all the blame onto the man. That's why housewives are so annoying. They don't know how to do anything except spread stupid rumors. I have proof. What? Leona's dash cam. I checked it just in case. I could see it clear as day. I saw the woman's face and I was surprised. Your ex-girlfriend, right? I think her name was Amelia. It was my co-worker. It's not Amelia. You're mistaking her for someone else. I knew Amelia in high school and college, so I know her face well. She still had her distinctive beauty mark on her face. There was no mistaking it. I can ask my college friends and find out Amelia's contact details. I'll send her the dashcam footage. I'll ask her to confirm that it is her. I could get a private investigator if I need to. Fine, I get it. Amelia did come to the house. Are you happy? No, I'm not happy. You need to explain. You said all that stuff about the kids. But it wouldn't have been that hard to prove they were yours. A paternity test would have done it. I don't know why you started spouting such nonsense. You need to tell me why you did all this. Oh, shove off. You're so bossy. Are you my mother? I guess childbirth turns women into boring mothers. They lose all their attractiveness, lol. Amelia, on the other hand, is so lovely. There's no comparison. So, you tricked me to be with Amelia. Then you tried to pin the blame on me and divorce me.
You are an awful person. Julie's so young, but you said those hurtful things to her. You really are scum.
Shut up. You don't understand me at all. Not a single thing. So don't you judge me.
Then explain. You're just repeating the same garbage. Come on. Talk.
I've been patient this whole time.
Huh? Patient?
I don't even like kids. But it's better for your career if you have the image of a family man. In this day and age, you don't know where information might leak. So, I had to play the perfect father and husband at work and at home. It was all for my career. It was agony for me to live a lie to do that. But as soon as you guys went off to your parents' place, I enjoyed my newfound freedom. When I got home, suddenly it didn't feel so cramped anymore. I could just spontaneously go out for drinks in the night or meet up with friends whenever. It was the most freedom I had since I was single.
Is that when you met with Amelia again?
Yeah. She was just the same as when I met her. It was like traveling back to my bachelor days. Everything was peachy. I had so much fun all the time. But when you guys came home, that fun time was going to be over. I couldn't go back to living in a cage like before. So I kicked you out so I didn't have to go back to that cage.
I see now. So you got drunk on your temporary freedom. You've got your head in the clouds. I can see that it's still all the way up there. Because you're still not behaving rationally.
I'm glad that you get it now. We should get divorced. Then I'll be free of you and I can live the life I want.
Why don't you just go ahead and do that? I don't want to live with you anymore either. But make sure you pay child support. I'll also be suing for emotional damages.
Not a problem at all. No skin off my nose. Well, we're both in agreement. We've mutually decided to divorce. There'll be no trouble down the line. Let's not dig up our past and hold it against each other. We don't need to fight needlessly.
You just want to settle out of court, right? You'd be worse off doing things properly, wouldn't you? You're pathetic. Whatever.
Hey, Tanya. How are you?
Who is this?
It's me. Bruce. Don't play dumb. You know who I am.
Oh yes, long time no see. I almost forgot about you. I did want to forget about you completely. I thought it was about time that you'd get in touch.
You were waiting for me to contact you? How sweet.
Don't try to twist this in a way that makes you look good. I just thought you'd wake up soon. I thought you'd come crying to me like a pathetic loser. Did you enjoy your freedom? How's Amelia doing?
You don't need to ask. You know, don't you?
Of course. I hear Amelia left you. Why? Why don't you tell me the reason?
Well, you started suing Amelia for emotional damages, so we got into an argument.
I see. But couldn't you see that coming? I did tell you I'd be suing for emotional damages. You agreed that it was all right, didn't you?
But I didn't think you meant you were going to sue Amelia. I didn't think that far.
Isn't it obvious that I would do that to my cheating husband and his affair partner? Oh, but it did seem like you were drunk that day. Your head was in the clouds, so it looks like you didn't think it through.
It's as you say. Something was wrong with me. Please, let me fix this. I'm back to my normal self.
No, because you already destroyed the bonds that held this family together. And we've already divorced. Now we're strangers.
Please, I'm at my wit's end. I hate going home to an empty house. I get home tired after work. There's no dinner ready and the house is a mess. There's no family to welcome me home. I'm going crazy from the loneliness.
Oh, okay.
I mean it. I'm really struggling mentally. Maybe that's why work isn't going so well. I'm being treated coldly by my coworkers.
Oh yeah, that. I don't think it's your mental state. I just think your coworkers don't like you. That whole thing about you being a scumbag who would literally lock out his family from their home. All your coworkers know.
Huh? Why? Did you tell everyone at my company? What do you think you're doing? It was a mutually agreed upon divorce.
I haven't done anything. Remember Leona, who helped us shelter from the rain that day? It seems like she spread rumors everywhere about the whole thing.
What?
Leona knows someone at your company. I guess that person must have told everyone else who works there. You can't stop a rumor once it starts. That perfect image of yourself that you built is now ruined. I don't think they can fire you for infidelity, but you've certainly lost everyone's trust. Oh, by the way, wasn't there talk of a promotion a while back?
No way. Tanya, please, take me back. If you don't, my life is finished. But if you guys stay by my side, I'm sure we can rebuild everything. Just give me a chance. I want to see the kids. I want to talk to you, Tanya.
No.
Why? I'm begging you. Why won't you listen to me? Don't you care what happens to me? Have some mercy.
Quit whining. You're being so childish. You little brat.
Hey, Mommy? Did you speak to Daddy?
Yeah.
What did Daddy say?
He says he wants to see you and the baby. Hey, Julie? Do you want to see Daddy?
I wanted to before.
But not anymore?
I heard you and Grandpa talking about Daddy. Daddy did a really bad thing, didn't he?
You're right. He did a terrible thing. He made you so upset, Julie. He really upset Mommy, too.
Yes, I know. I saw you crying at night, Mommy. Mr. Barnes told me. After you fight, you should say sorry and make up. But when someone does something really bad, saying sorry isn't enough. Daddy did something really bad, right? So I don't think I should see Daddy until he's really sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes. I want Daddy to say sorry and he should mean it.
I see. That's very mature, Julie. I think you're the most grown up in our family. When Bruce's parents heard how he treated us, they were furious with him, of course. They disowned him, and he didn't receive a shred of support from them after that. At his company, it seemed the rumors really affected his career. Shortly after, Bruce was demoted and stationed at some faraway office in the countryside. His promotion was no more, and he got a pay cut. But he won't be able to quit because he needs to keep making his child support payments. He needs to continue redeeming himself until Julie forgives him one day. As for me, I'm helping at my father's company and working towards qualifications for elderly care. I'm working hard to ensure I can earn a good salary in the future. My youngest is still small, so she's a handful. I'm just glad Julie is old enough to be like a second mother to her. She's been great with taking care of her. Us three girls plan to keep on supporting each other as a family.